What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's reaction video is going to be a Ted Lasso reaction suggested by Jeff, he's been at me for months to do this. He was on my Patreon. He's now a member of the channel as well. I finally got to do it for him. Apparently, it's hilarious. It's Ted Lasso, who it doesn't actually say Ted Lasso in the title, but I believe that's some sort of movie which I haven't seen. I apologize, but I do recognize this guy from the thumbnail and the screen right now. But apparently, it kind of demonstrates the ignorance of American football coaches or people in America to soccer, or the perceived ignorance, I should say. It's not for everyone. It's the same with soccer to American football. Some people have that ignorant side, and I just kind of see it as I love all sport. I'm happy to learn and love it. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Not too sure what to expect in terms of what actually happens. He did say in his comment as well, which I can see on the mugs, it's Tottenham Hotspur, which I feel a bit sorry for him because, you know, they don't win anything, whereas my soccer team, a lot of them they win even less. We're in a lot lower league, so maybe I shouldn't feel sorry for him. But yeah, let's get straight into him. I know Jeff is probably so happy right now, and he's probably in like the first 10 minutes. Absolute legend. Shout out to you guys. Hit that like button if you want to see more content like this. I don't know if there is more, but if there is, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments. Hit that subscribe button. You're absolute legends. Content every single day. And yeah, let's get straight into what this is and what it has to do. Why I've been suggested it pretty much. Let's go.
Hey, how you doing? This is Ted Lasso. I'm the new head coach of the Tottenham Hotspurs, and I'd like to talk to the Queen, please.
I mean, I'd be the same. I'm like, yeah, get me on the phone to the Queen.
My name's Ted Lasso. I'm new head coach for Tottenham Spurs. Been brought over here to implement my coaching style. Football is football no matter where you play it. You got grass, you got cleats, and you got helmets with masks on them. Football in the States is my specialty, but they have a different kind of football over here.
Kick it! Circle them up, have them put on their pads, and let's start playing for real. They're wearing their pads, coach.
There's a lot of small similarities. Any team I coach, they're going to play hard for all 4 quarters, okay? What's that?
2 halves.
Okay, halves. They're going to play hard for 2 halves.
I thought you were going to say 4 halves.
Play till there's a winner and there's a loser. What's that?
A tie.
Okay, till there's a winner, a loser, or a tie.
Yeah, we can draw.
If you tried to end a game in a tie in the United States, heck, that might be listed in Revelations as the cause for the apocalypse. Yeah, do we have any goals this season? Absolutely. We're going to win a lot of games. We're going to get in the playoffs.
No playoffs.
There's no playoffs. Again, my job just got a lot easier. Ties and no playoffs. Why do you even do this? One of the issues I've had.
He makes a good point. Obviously, I mean, it'd be interesting to find out what your guys' point of view on it is, because I haven't really talked to you guys about it too. Maybe this video isn't the right thing, but what is your opinion on building up to a playoffs where potentially a team which hasn't been as good over a season get a chance of winning it all by winning however many games straight, or you have to do it for a whole season to win it? Let me know your opinion on that. I don't mind. Obviously, the soccer version do it. You've got to win however many games in a season, pretty much, to get the most points to prove you've been a better team over the season. And obviously, the American model is you've got to get in the top 8 or top however many, and then if you're the best out of them when it comes to it, then you win. So it's kind of like you got to win the big games, which I completely understand as well. But let me know if any of you guys ever considered preferring the UK one, or if you've just always thought, no, playoffs is where it's at. When playoffs come around, nothing rivals it, or anything like that. Let me know.
Is what tackling was.
There you go, tackle him. What the hell? That's not a tackle. It's just sliding around.
Soccer tackle, sir.
All right there, Gary. That's how you tackle.
To prepare for this job, read a lot of books, watched a lot of game films. But to be honest with you, the best way to learn how to play this game is to play this game. The square,
okay.
Goal, circle. Circle's goal. See, I got that
Bit of FIFA.
I don't know what to do. There you go, good stop. Okay. Game over? Yeah, it's over for now. 15-0. Right? We're going to go on a rematch. Yeah, they do things a little bit differently. Part of me finds some of the things they do a little silly.
Pass it in. Well, you keep passing it backwards. What's going on here?
It's nice to be able to go backwards and forwards and not have some ref make a big deal about it.
Will you explain to me how that was offside? No, I'm asking you. Seriously, explain offside to me. It made no sense.
Well, the first thing I had to do when getting this job was learn about the competition. We came up with the flashcard system in order for me to make American comparisons to English teams. All I had to do was link what I don't know to what I do know.
Manchester United. Super rich, everybody either loves them or hates them.
Dallas Cowboys.
Liverpool. Used to be great, haven't won a title in a really long time.
Again, you can tell this video is very old. They've won titles recently. This is 2013, I believe, so it's proper old school.
Also Dallas Cowboys.
Cardiff City, Dragons on the crest.
What's that hot girl's name from Game of Thrones?
Khaleesi.
Khaleesi.
Manchester City.
Jennifer Lawrence.
I was processing that for a second.
West Ham United.
Pickup trucks. Because of that training that I did, I guarantee that we're going to beat the Cowboys and Jennifer Lawrence. Has there been a learning curve? I would say a little bit.
Starting to understand why these scores are so low. Look how tiny these goals are. Those are practice goals, Coach. He knocked in that ball with his head. Is that legal?
Totally legal.
Hey, that's, wow, 3
Bad
points.
penalty.
No points. No points. Why not? It's got to go in.
Come on, Rob, you got to get it in there to get 3 points.
1 point. They got like an application for a phone. I can learn the rules. What are these, trust exercises? Who's orange shoes there?
Gareth Bale.
That's Gareth Bale. Where he's from? He's from England?
Wales.
Wales. Wait, that's another country?
Yes and no.
How many?
Thing is, I bet that's a response to a lot of people as well, which is absolutely hilarious. I was going to split into two. I don't know if I am now. Actually, you know what? I'll keep it as one. I'll do the second part because apparently it was the second part. But there's so many cliches, like stereotypes in there. I love that,
in
man.
this country?
Four.
But I'm learning, and I want to learn. These young men, they just would not understand exactly what I was trying to get them to do.
Guys, all I'm looking for is 60% effort 4,000% of the time. That's it, skip. Skip like little girls. Go, not a care in the world. I'm lucky to be doing this for a living. Everybody just do the robot.
You got to ride a few players a little bit harder than some of the other players.
Blondie, you are killing me.
John, what do you got on there pants-wise? What is those?
3/4. And I get those in the women's section, John. Pick up the ball with your hands. That is a violation.
In an act of solidarity, I spent an entire day not using my hands out of respect towards the game. And I think that
I love that. I can just imagine someone actually doing that out of respect.
went pretty well. I think it garnered a lot of respect from the players. They appreciated not only the fact that I could do most activities without the use of my hands, but that I just tried. After a few days of practice,
The effort
players
what
gave me
counts.
nicknames. Started small, but now they'll chant it at me every now and then. That's pretty nice.
What's the nickname?
Wanker.
Do you know what it means?
I think it just means great. Like just like a nice guy. Like, you know.
Oh, thing is, right, I know you guys probably know what it is nowadays because of social media and stuff like that, but is that like a commonly used word in the US? I'd really like to know. It's like a very commonly abusive word in the UK. Is it used in the US at all? Let me know in the comments, guys, because I feel like I've heard it not being known in the US before, but I'm not 100% sure. That memory's kind of in my head, and that just sums that up if that's the case.
Kind heart, someone that listens, someone that'll push you. A wanker is someone that doesn't mind being alone. Likes to sit with his thoughts.
That is very
well,
true.
then
Don't
your
mind
job,
being
you got
alone.
to anticipate a learning curve. But I tell you what, I'm in Tottenham, and I'm here to stay. You can guarantee that. 1 second here. Oh, nope, I got fired.
He tried his best.
Premier League is on NBC and the NBC Sports Network, live on TV, online or on the go.
Wow, what an ad. Oh,
Is there a
wait.
third kind of football maybe I could look into? Hey.
Oh, well, maybe it'd be better at the third kind of football. I think there is a part two, so I'll be right back. If there isn't, I'll be back with an outro, I guess. But what an ad. That is an ad for the NBC. I can completely see how it engages an American user, because it's not a UK ad, it's definitely a US ad, where you're picking up on all these stereotypes. Hilarious as well, because potentially that's what you're thinking. It's not what everyone thinks, but it's a stereotype. I picked up on it as well. Absolutely hilarious. Let's get into part two, guys, and I'll see you in a second. All right, guys, we found part two. It looks like he's a commentator now. He couldn't get another job in coaching, which, I mean, he tried his best, but obviously wasn't the best coach. So he's in commentary now, and let's see what we've got. I imagine it's going to be more stereotypes and hilarious, probably. Probably
Well,
absolutely
today
hilarious.
should be an absolute cracker of a game, Ted.
Absolutely.
We've got two teams here who are desperate for 3 points to avoid relegation. What are you looking forward to?
Well, I'm looking forward to the definition of relegation.
It's just a matter. As soon as I heard relegation, I was like, yeah, he's not going to know what that is.
I was able to parlay my coaching career into some on-camera work. I was doing some football punditry with Rebecca Lowe, and I had the pleasure of working alongside Arlo White and that golden, velvety, yummy voice of his.
Whoever's got the most points at the end of the season, they're the champions. The bottom three teams, as you know, are relegated.
Wait a minute, say champions again.
Champions.
I mean, that guy sounds like Elle McPherson farting into Miles Davis's trumpet.
Let's talk a little bit about your time in London, in North
love
London at Tottenham. How long exactly were you there?
About 6.5 hours.
Not
6.5,
bad.
and I don't know how that translates to British time. I made some rookie broadcast mistakes, as anyone's going to do in that situation.
Hey, welcome to the
along.
Premier League right here. Ted Lasso coming at you right at home. I'm sorry, you should start,
Not
not me.
bad.
Go ahead, let's do it again. Let's start over, yeah?
Oh, Ted, we're actually live right now. This is Ted Lasso, the
Oh, it's
former
live.
Tottenham. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. How was I supposed to know that? I thought that said live.
Some of the words, I got confused.
Oh, wow.
I mean, that's tough. But if they're going to be relegated, you have to allow for that to be the regular relegation.
You don't know what relegated means, do you?
I don't. I'm still confused of if it's regulated or relegated. I'd have to see it written because I'm a visual learner.
My brief time with NBC Sports was a whole lot of fun, though.
I'm Arlo White. This is... I'm LeVar Burton from Star Trek.
And I got to say, from my point of view, I think they really like me.
Now, if I was a Fulham fan,
I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely rate it. Adds a bit more comedy to the game, a bit more interest. You guys obviously have all your ad breaks and something going on the side. Why can't we have that, Just the commentator going mental, using his headset for the glasses from a guy from Star Trek who I don't know. But I get the joke. I rate it.
what I would encourage them to do, go out to the parking lot. Hide. You wait for the referee to come out there, get into his little car, and you follow him home. You tweet his address, and you let the good people of Fulham take matters in their own hands.
Obviously, don't go and do that, please.
Hey, you do whatever you like.
We can't condone anything of the sort.
No, we can't. Live! Live!
It's live!
And we're clear on the floor.
All right. Hey, that was fun.
You're a
Hi, she knew my nickname.
You missing?
Oh, wow, it's quality, by the way. Fantastic ads from NBC. I rate it so much.
I miss it dearly. If you would have told me I would have been drinking tea at 3 o'clock every day about a year ago, I would have punched you in the mouth. A lot of
Well, why wait till 3 o'clock? You get up in the morning. 8 a.m., you have a cup of tea. Actually, I say you get up. You get up at 7 a.m., have a cup of tea. You get to work, 8 a.m., have a cup of tea. And every hour you have a cup of tea. Because, again, do you guys... It's actually really interesting to me. Probably not the place to talk about it. But do you guys have, office tea rounds or coffee rounds where one person in the office will get the drinks for, 4 or 5 of you, go up to the kitchen or the tea point and basically get your drinks? And then the next person will go and you've all taken it in turns throughout the day, which, every hour you get a cup of tea. Let me know if you guys do anything like that. Probably not the video to mention it on. And I'll probably mention it on another with no answers, mate. But I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued.
cities in America have places like Chinatown or Little Italy, so I went ahead and made my home, my apartment, teeny tiny England.
Cock on a ball. And they they put it on everything. My philosophy, keep calm and get fired up. It's an actual dead parrot.
And I brought a little something special home with me. And that's my mini Bradley Cooper.
Oh, I love that, Mini Cooper.
Bradley Cooper.
Other side, coach.
I mean, it's a Mini Cooper, but I named him Bradley. It's a zippy little bugger. I do have occasional run-ins with the law as I'm attempting to climatize myself back into driving in the States.
No, you
Wrong
won't
side of
go
the
over
road.
here, officer.
How do you keep the Premier League in your life? Do you watch the games?
Oh, absolutely. I found a great place to watch games. I found a local pub here in town
Oh,
that
it's
shows all the
going to say one coming back, isn't
EPL
it?
games, and it's kind of like my home.
He changed it. He got Lasso. Okay, going out in public. I respect that. Maybe don't want to offend people. There's an Arsenal fan in that window, though, so maybe he's going to get some abuse. I can see an Arsenal fan in that window.
Hey, everybody.
I tell you one thing that's become a little difficult for me is how early these games start because of the time difference. So that means early drinking, and early drinking means quick drunking. I try not to drink, right? But they're just so darn friendly. They took me and Coach under their wings. We were like brothers by the end of it, just big old sloshed up brothers.
Cheers.
And you know who I saw last time I was there?
You look really familiar. You know that?
Do I?
Yeah, who do people tell you look like?
Tim Howard.
You were going to say that.
No, you know who you look like? You look like the goalkeeper for Everton.
Timmy Howard.
Offside. Do you get it?
I get it.
You do get it. Mm-hmm. I think I literally have a better understanding of who killed Kennedy than I do what is offside. Yeah. It was the mob.
At the end of the day, there's still so much I need to learn about soccer. Football. But you know what? Coach has got to coach.
Hey, you guys, come on. Pick it up. You're playing like a bunch of little boys out here. Huh?
Oh, it's going to be kids, isn't it?
Little boy?
I thought it was going to be kids or something.
I am the proud coach of the St. Catherine's Fighting Owls. Who? The Fighting Owls.
You guys know what relegation is? Yes, sir. Oh, you do? Okay.
Having coached now in the Premier League, I bring a Premier League level of standards. Things like the art of flopping.
You need to be good at that.
Stay down, wait till the ref sees it, and now you're up. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Nice job, nice job.
Well, he's got soccer nailed on there, hasn't he? He doesn't need to give any other advice. Just flop on floor, get a free kick, bang it in top corner.
After goals.
Oh, Coach Bomb. Tea time. Going into 8th grade, okay? So a lot of big changes coming up here, like going in.
In my mind, you got to have 3 things to be a Premier League team. 1, you got to play physical. 2, you got to give 100% until the final whistle. And 3, you got to be sponsored by a Middle Eastern airline.
Well, congratulations, because you are now sponsored by Dubai Jet.
It's where the money's at, though, isn't it? If you want to get paid money, get them sponsorships, man.
Dubai's first discount airline. Yeah, give it up. Give it up to Dubai Jet. If we win, that's a good thing. But if we lose, the fault is not in their stars. The fault is where? In our stars. That's right. That's good.
Coach, I'll tell you right now.
Yeah.
They look at least as good as Spurs did.
Oh, these guys are just as capable of winning
surprise
games
me.
as the Spurs, yeah.
Probably.
Do you think there's any chance that you'll be back in the Premiership?
I have a knowingness inside me that I'll get to coach over there again someday. And, I hope it happens within my lifetime. Hold on 1 second here. Well, how about that? I just got asked to be the head coach at Leicester.
The Premier League begins again August 16th, only on NBC and NBCSN.
There we go. That is the end of the video. A very old video. Again, like when we went to Tottenham, some of the players, like you had Gareth Bale there, like back in the day. A lot of old players, a very old ad, Barclays Premier League and stuff like that. But really, really enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed that as well. Even if you're American who couldn't give a toss about soccer, hopefully you enjoyed that. It's a stereotype taking a mick out of us. I've enjoyed it. I don't get offended, and that was absolutely quality. Great ad for soccer as well. Hopefully kept you guys engaged. It definitely did me. And yeah, nothing really else to say. Has Ted Lasso done anything else? Is it a movie? I believe it is. I think it is a movie, but I'm not 100% sure. So if it is it worth checking that movie out? I do recognise his face though, but I don't know where from. Let me know in the comments anywhere else you think I may know his face from. I'm not sure. But yeah, let me know in the comments, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you're out there. I'd seriously appreciate it. Hit that like button as well, you absolute legends. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.